Hey, good morning. Can you hear me? All right. So, if you can't read lips, I'll say it again. My name is Zach, and welcome to Chord by Chord. So, our company, Ivory Echo, composes music for video games and other media entirely live. So, I have a few things on the docket today. One is that we need to work on a client that I met on Reddit, and his name is OK Duty. He has a really awesome game that we're going to make a couple demos for. Afterwards, we're creating an entire video game music bundle called the Bite Size Bundle, and I'll explain more about that later. And if we have time, we're just going to go on Reddit and just find music, or we're going to find media of people's animations or video games and just make music for it live. Why not? Just because it's fun, right? I'm going to change this mic angle just a smidgen. All right. So, by the way, if you do want to collaborate with us, I have my email linked down in the description of this live stream, as well as OK Duty's game. It's actually a really fun website. We're going to talk about it in a second. And if you want to work with us, send me an email and we can get started. You can be on the next stream. All right. So I'm going to start us off with the chord of the day, just because it's cool. Okay, one more just because it's fun. I want to do a different version of that. Yeah, that's cinematic as ever. Okay. All right. So if I look on my laptop here, I was working with a guy on Reddit. His name is OK Duty. That's his username. But he has created a game called Mafia Born. Let me go ahead and go in there. And it is entirely based on a web browser. And you essentially role play as a gang member. And you're a part of different types of mafias. So you might be a part of like a Mexican cartel. You might be a part of, like the Italian mafia or something like that. So once you create your login information, you actually get to make your whole character. I was actually kind of having fun with this. And you get to like design, what your life is, where do you live, what's your occupation, all of those deals. And by the end of it, you've created your persona, and then you get to start building your career and your power to where you can have more and more influence in different territories. It's kind of cool, but it's entirely text-based as well, too. So what I've been doing is I've been going on the jobs, and you have, cooldowns for them. And if I click on them, I have a chance to make them work or not work. And based upon that, you'll see my stats might go up. I might get a little more cash. I might get my health go down. So this one, I'm doing a different job. I can go solo. I have stats on stealth, so I'm going to try. But usually it doesn't work all the time. You kind of have to sit here and wait for him to go in. But I thought that was going to be like, I thought my brain was going to get bored of it. But I was sitting there playing it. I didn't do it during work, but between you and me, I did it during work. And I was actually having fun with it because it was very like relaxing to just have a simple deal. And afterwards, you can sell things buy things on the black market. You can start your campaigns, all kinds of other things. But there's a lot to this, and I wish I had more time to work on this guy and like check it out. But it's a really fun game overall. So, anyways. There were a couple requests, or there were a couple song choices that he had sent me, and I'm going to go for them right now. And let's see, on my phone, on our chat, okay. Yeah, so he sent me a list of 10 ideas that he would like to try. I'm going to try a few ideas, and we're going to go from there. So the first one is a main menu title screen. Description is moody, cinematic, and slightly mysterious. Okay. Let's see. Slow piano with space between notes. All right. So I'm going to try both. So do we need a sound check, Mr. Heath?
Give me a little piano sound check.
All right. Acoustic piano sound check. What would do like a Mafia sound? No. How's that?
I like it.
Beautiful.
Let's do a sound check on the keyboard.
All right, keyboard soundtrack. I think I'm going to end up making the soundtrack on this guy. Let's see. I want an E piano. All right. I want to work on the main title theme. So if I'm thinking about something mysterious, I really like this chord specifically. There's a couple. A half diminished seventh chord and an augmented chord. That feels really exciting to me. I really like that. So you can actually do on there. There's a couple profiles. You can be like a cop, or you could be like I think it's called a street rat. Is one of the characters you can be. I think that's me, and I chose the one with like the really fancy lapel, because in case you didn't notice, I like piano, but I also like coffee, and I also like style. All right, I'm gonna try a couple sounds on here. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna try this one. Is the piano coming through right?
It's all good.
Okay, sorry, that turned into Undertale. Ooh. So this one is F minor with a major 6, F on the bass, D, C, E, with A flat on the bottom, E flat, C, G. I like that as a first idea. That's actually really cool. Let's try a couple more voices. That sounds happy. I don't like that. What about... Ooh. Okay, one more idea. Let me try a piano this time. So... Okay, I thought that was cool. I'm gonna try it one more time on the acoustic piano, the real big old Johnson piano. So that was actually real. I thought that was beautiful. Okay, let me try to see if I can get a recording that we can use. I like that. Okay, that was main title theme. Let's keep going. This one's kind of fun. So city hub screen, core gameplay loop. So low key, repetitive, atmospheric. That's kind of fun. Something that can loop for long sessions without getting annoying. So minimal piano motifs, like small little pieces that still fit the mood, but aren't like frustrating. Like if I had a piece that was like, I wouldn't like that. That would irritate me after 10 seconds. It sounds fun, but for 10 seconds. Okay. Coffee break. So, we already just started the idea. For your notes for later, this is an E flat augmented chord with B natural C, D, C. Half steps are going down, similar to the Chopin E minor nocturne. Goes to E flat major, A half diminished, 7. A flat Lydian, and a half step dissension. Okay, we just did that. I would like something that would be atmospheric and repetitive. That was good, in my opinion, but that middle section, I didn't like that. The whatever it was. That minor 9, that was a little funky. So I'm gonna try one more time. That's first idea number one. What about no. It's kind of like not very good. All right. I'm going to do one more theme. And then we're going to switch off to our next project today. So doing jobs, actions. Mood is going to be focused. Come on, what am I doing? Mood is going to be focused, slightly tense. Reinforce risk-reward decisions. Light rhythmic piano, a bit faster than idle music. What about... like that one a lot. That one's kind of cool. I want to do it one more time in a lower version. All right. I think that's actually a lot of good examples for a song like this. Okay. For a reference, that was F minor, sus2, A flat in the middle, going up, going down in half steps in the bass line, E flat, D flat Lydian, so or just sharp 11, doesn't matter. F sus over 2 over C, next to E flat augmented. All right. Let's see. Honestly, that's a lot of music. We just played about 15 minutes of music. So, I like that. Okay. I hope everybody's feeling good, by the way. And we don't need to use the computer for a while, so we're okay. Good. All right. Bite-size bundle. So the next project we're working on is called the Bite-Size Bundle. It's essentially a music pack, and it's all of the sounds that you would typically overlook if you're just thinking about a soundtrack. So you may be thinking in your video game that you need to have, a title screen, a boss theme, end credit music. Yes, you need that, but what about when you get an achievement? You need to have like a... If you die... If you're opening a door, you need, or you need all those different sounds. So on top of a music soundtrack that you would have, themes and character models and everything else, you're going to be overlooking a lot of other things that's going to just up the immersion of your game. So that's actually what we're trying to solve with the Bite-Size Bundle. So what I have actually done is I've composed a list of about 25 sounds that you would typically hear in a video game, and I'm going to be making about 3 or 4 examples of all of them, and I'm going to send them to my partner Brady, who we're going to make them into an actual project that you can use. Let's see. If I was going to start with them, I want to start with the things that are like achievements. That's a good way to go for this. So, game size, byte ideas. Give me 1 second, guys. The first set that I have are going to be a little bit exciting. So, one's going to be death, one's going to be healing, and another one's going to be level up. I'm switching over, guys. Coffee's really important. I'll tell you a secret, or just a story. When I was in college, I had a piano professor. Her name was, she'll stay anonymous for anonymous sake. But the fun thing about her was that we had some, we were doing lessons early in the mornings. And I'm playing my piano music, I'm studying, we're playing our... all of our Clair de Lunes, our... I don't remember all of the specific parts. But anyways, she would come up to the piano often, and she had a cup of coffee. She would always make an espresso first thing in the lesson. And the funny thing is that I don't know whatever she said when she did that, because all I saw was her leaning over a little bit, and her coffee mug would tilt, and the coffee would get closer and closer to the edge above the keys. And I would never pay attention to what she said, because all I was looking at was the coffee and imagining a brown piano set of keys. Anyway. Sound effects for a level up. That one sounded like an evil one. What about... That was attractive. No. That was way too long. Do one more. What about... Oh, I like that one the most. Okay. Death. That's kind of cool. That was not a death sound, but that was fun. Okay. What about organ? That's kind of cool. That probably busted everyone's eardrum. Now I'm going to try some synths. Yeah. I need to go through all these. These are fun. With a hood, with a I need to stop getting copyrighted. Someone texted me something. I don't know what that was. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, that's not anything important. We're going on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Level up, death. What about respawn? Okay. Ooh. I need to stop this. Okay. Okay. We've done the level up. Respawn's done. Item obtained. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's actually a really good item pickup sound. I'm a goofball. Okay, one more time. Okay, I mean, I hate to act like that's like professional, but that actually would totally work. A rare item obtained. I shouldn't do that to him. Okay. I like that one. Imagine if you're playing and you're just walking through in the wilderness or whatever. You happen to solve a puzzle and you hear. That would be kind of cool, actually. Or like. Oh, there's a harp in here somewhere. That's copyrighted. We can't use those. There's a harp. I need to go to the harp. Are those coming through?
I think so. Do it again. Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, I love music boxes. Okay. If this video gets 20 views, I'll make that again and we'll make it a real thing that we can give to you. The secret is that if you do get it up to that many views, then I might secretly post it somewhere available to you, possibly in a comment or a description. Anyways. Yeah, okay. I need to stop getting distracted because it's so fun to make little things. Rare item obtained, quest accepted. I'm going to make a quest accepted sound while drinking a cup of coffee. It's kind of punchy, isn't it? I think I'm going to move to the piano for a little bit. Let's see, quest completed. Honestly, those were pretty good. Achievement unlocked. Soft sparkle vibe. Checkpoint reached. Ooh, puzzle solved. That was not the voice I wanted. Actually, that was kind of fun. Secret found. Ooh, I like that idea. I'm going to go to the piano for a second. All right. Puzzle solved. Exciting. Okay. Puzzle solved. Door opening, chest opening. Not really something I can do very well. Button hover. I don't know what that means. Soft musical. That was not part of the ones I listed. I listed some stuff with ChatGPT so I could put it into like a grouping of categories. I didn't put those in there. You're fired. Ooh, memory. That's actually kind of cool. Like a memory flashback trigger. So something that is signaling like a scripted moment, like a cutscene. Yeah, a cutscene intro is what this is. And then an emotional realization moment. An emotional realization moment. I imagine that is like an epiphany, like you learn something new, or you have a big moment where you're like, oh my gosh, this is cool. I need to stop being minor. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Honestly, those are a lot of good sound effects. Let's see. I actually like that too. I need to stop like getting distracted on all the sound effects. Those are a lot of musical ones. What about something like opening a door? Like that one. Or what about like a big door? Is that picking up? Is that really? That's kind of cool. I love how that sounds. Oh, there was one I was going to do. This is a really cool idea. You've never heard of this probably. It's called applied piano. Okay, one more. Yeah, those are cool. I like those sound effects. Okay. Honestly, I did not expect to get through with all of this stuff so quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I honestly did not think it would go so fast. Let's see. That's a lot of sounds already. And you can use those in all kinds of places. I might do like a couple like extra sound effects, like a couple auxiliaries. We have some stuff laying around. Let me see. We do have, I know books can actually, I'm not crazy. Books are actually really good for this sort of thing. Oh. Hymnal. There we go. You're going to think I'm crazy, okay? I feel like a crazy person, but that actually is a really good sound to have. You need to have little. How are those coming out?
Very good.
This one actually is seriously a book opening. You'd be surprised how often you need to have books in a game. You think I'm crazy, but you imagine you have a character reading a book, and you go into a building, and there's a scroll on the piece of paper, and you go, and you open it, and imagine you click on it, and it sounds like this. What if it sounded like this? Wouldn't that sound cool? Okay. Tons of sound effects, tons of audio. Let's keep going. You know what? I didn't think about this, but what about the sun rising? That's a band. You can't steal that one. Let's see. Honestly, that's a lot of sounds. I don't know if I need to put any more. I'll tell you what. There's a theme that I really have been having stuck in my brain, and I want to write it today. I want to put it in and have it be just a piece that we can just have, that you can just have, potentially. Okay. I've been thinking about this. This would go really good with an indie title. I'm gonna say that again when I sit down. I was literally just obsessed with this melody that I've been making, and I think it would go really good with an indie title. So I was thinking this song would go really good with an indie title. You have to hear it. That's one take. I want to try it a little bit more. That's cool beans. I like that. Wow. Honestly, I'm like surprised that we got through all of that so quickly. I did not think it was going to happen. Anyway, the last thing I had on the docket, since now that we actually are getting to it, well, that's good. That's something involving my work. Oh. Anyways, I need to stop being distracted by my phone. In case you didn't notice, I'm very distractible. So, give me 1 second before we get on the computer. I got to get onto Reddit. I was going to go and do something. I'm still pulling it up. Where is it? It was Game Devs Promotion. Yeah, so there is a Reddit page called Game Day Promotion, and it allows you to showcase a game and pull it up there and say something about it. And you can be like, this is my new game. I just made this. It's called blah, blah, blah. What do you think so far for a cozy fishing game? That's me. I did that the other day. I made a post saying that I would like to write music with you. Working on the house for my psychological narrative-driven horror game. Doesn't that sound lovely? That sounds like a Saturday night to me. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of these, and I'm just going to kind of make themes left and right. So this is going to prove that I can make music out of nothing. That's actually one of my favorite things to be doing my whole life. I've been, my whole piano experience, I've been trying to just make music, just improvising. And even now, every week, so I work at a church. This church that you're looking at is the church I do it, that I work at. And every single week, I actually do improvise during the service. So that way I'm always forcing my brain to create more music. And it's at the point now where I don't really burn out that easily. I kind of just am able to play whatever all the time. Like someone could be like, make a song about goblins. And I'm like, awesome. Or make a song that's like, I don't know, that's melancholic of a past experience. Right? So that's one of my favorite things. So I want to test that today. And I want to make some of these guys be themed to some piano music. Okay. But I want to start from the top. I'm just going to go down all of these guys. Whether it's if it's this little scene, I'm going to try to time it up to it. If it's not, then I'm going to say like, hey, here's this piece, which E Frontier probably has an amazing composer. And I did look into it, but I'd never actually figured out who did what on it. But I've heard that's a very, very big and successful title. Yeah, so I'm going to start from the top. I'm going to just write some themes for all of these guys. Everything good?
Everything good?
All right. So this one's a kind of a video. I want to try from the beginning. Are we on my computer screen, right?
You are.
Okay. So there's a fun guy, and he's playing. He's not a mushroom. He's playing golf, and it's just a little scene. I wish I was that good at golf because I'm decent at golf, but it depends on how I feel. I kind of like the little eyeball. Look at that little Johnson. Ah, okay. I picture this is really fun. Does it have any music? Give me a second, guys. I want to pull up the audio for this. That's kind of fun. It's kind of like a groovy beat. That's kind of fun. I want to try to make my own piece to it. So 1 second. Let me pull this guy back over. Audio settings. Sound. We're going to go back to my speakers, and then we're going back here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the video, and I'm going to try to play music over it. So there's an opening fade in, a hit, a couple hits over and over. So this is just like a couple scenes. Let me try this guy from the beginning. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel fun enough. I feel like it needs to be like a something like that. I gotta be honest, that didn't fit the vibe. I'm proud of myself for that one. I even did sound effects. So E Frontier, I've always seen that as like a bleak and like stark design. I don't know too much about it. I just remember the vibes that I got from it was like really dramatic. I don't remember if the gameplay is very dramatic, but I know all the artwork I've seen is really cool. So let's try. I'm just gonna try imagining like a title theme. All right. By the way, if you like any of these sounds, you should reach out to me so we can talk about working together. I know you're thinking about it. I kind of like this, a fun little cozy fishing game. Let me hear what the music looks like. It's kind of MIDI. It's nice though. I like it. Yeah, that's cool. This is really fun. So you're just like a little dude, and you're just chilling out. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might play this game. That feels right to me, actually. I'm going to try one more time. I feel like that's actually better. That kind of groovy. Yeah, that was cool. I dig that. This is me. You should check out my posts that I sent on this Reddit, so you can check out what I'm doing. Horror movie. I wanted to do something that was horror-esque. A lot of really cool pictures. I actually think, dude, I think I saw this guy on a different subreddit where he was posting like different grainy pictures, and he was like, rate it. And I think I actually texted him and DM'd him about it. Okay. I don't do many horror themes, but I like them. That actually sounds kind of like platforming. Yeah. Oh, actually, their soundtrack is available now. I would love to hear it, actually. That's cool. Yeah. I'm proud of you guys. Some of you guys are actually doing a lot of good work. It's the stuff that I've been seeing. Some people are trying to get investors at the moment. Some people already have their games going up on Steam, and they're just waiting on wish lists. So you guys are doing a good job. This is really cool stuff. How's my game's town area looking, guys? I like that. Is this a horror game? Yeah, I would agree. It is spooky. It's like spooky and like a like when you go, oh no, that's really cool actually. I really like how that looks. That have you guys ever been to Meow Wolf or have you ever seen like videos of it? You should search up the business Meow Wolf. They have like an interactive art exhibit that you go into, and it's like the theme is like aliens pretending to look like humans, but they are not doing a perfect job. So the house at the beginning might look very human, but as you go through it, it starts to meld into all these kinds of unique art forms. It's actually really cool. So um, I guess technically I just shouted out Meow Wolf, but they don't need much of a shout out. They're actually really cool. That's a really cool date spot, by the way. I love this, by the way. I really like how this looks. This is like a really interesting piece of art. So, if I were to imagine what I would do for this guy, I think you guys saw that. That's my partner, Brady. He's the sound producer. I really liked that actually. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. I'm going to do a couple more and then we're going to go from there. By the way, who is this person? This is, oh, the Burning Owl. I wonder if that's the game, the Burning Owl. Do you know how to say that? I don't know how to say that. Honestly, I wish you would have put the picture of, I wish you would have put the game in there so I can see. I know it's in development, but I wish there was like a way for me to see what the game. Is it Burning Owl? Is that what it is? Welcome to the official community of Chord, an indie studio dedicated to give you. I'm gonna follow you, join you guys. This is cool. Cool. I like that idea. Games with emerging experience. So, welcome to the Core, the official community of Chord, an India studio dedicated to give you an amazing PC games with emerging experience. Here, we pull back the curtain on game development, whether you are a fan of lo-fi aesthetics, a fellow developer, a horror enthusiast. I love horror. And other, you've found your core, what to expect, exclusive devlogs and behind-the-scenes footage, early access to demos and playtest opportunities, direct QA with the developer. That's cool, but where's your game? I would love to see it. Is it? I don't know what the game is. That's the thing. If I would have seen it, here's the thing, guys. If you're trying to showcase something in, if I'm looking at a post, if I'm like on this development channel, like I'm on, I'm just scrolling through on a web page, and I see this game, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, right? Hold on, let me get out of here. So I'm scrolling through, and I find this game, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a really beautiful scene. I click on it, and then it's talking about this game, but where's the game? So I can go look at it. Because honestly, I would have downloaded it right now. Anywho's. So if you're ever posting something out there, you should have a way for them to contact you, which I didn't do good on the first stream. That's why on this one, I have a thing in the description. So if you are going to want to work with me, you can easily just email me on the bottom down there. That's my personal. We're going to have fancy Ivory Echo emails in the future. But yeah, go ahead and look down there if you want to collaborate with us. Ha! I like that one. What is this? Hold on. That's actually really violent. Now that I think this reminds me of a GTA game I used to play, but that's really gory. I want to go to. Oh, that's precious. Does it have music? I like this game. This reminds me of like Plants and Zombies had a baby with Animal Crossing. I like this. This is fun. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, I would love to see what this game is. Caldera Interact. What game it is? Dropped our first public demo for the Rabbit Hole. That's cool. I wonder if it's on Steam. Cool. This is fun. I want to try this game out. Let's see what this is. So this is by developer Caldera Interactive. This is a really fun game. Is it available on Mac? Because I'm a loser with a Mac. Can I download it on there? I wonder if I can. I'll have to check it out because this game actually looks really fun. But yeah, I want to just try just for fun. I'm not gonna. I know the music actually on here is actually really nice. I like that. It actually fits the vibe really well. I kind of want to try my own take on things. So I'm going to pull this guy up. And I'm going to watch it without any sound. And I'm going to try it one more time. And then we're going to call it a day. Because you've heard enough music for me. Oh, and he's sad. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I didn't imagine the fancy farmy sound. I imagined something else, like no. One more time. I want to make a different version. So that's for version 1. There's 3 versions we'll make. That's cool. One more. Yeah, okay. So today was a full day, and if you're still watching this, I hope you and the only other person that watched this entire thing enjoyed all of today. So I'm gonna check off our first client, OK Duty, that we did our game for Mafia Born. Go ahead and check that out. There's a link in the bottom, the description, bite-sized bundle. We worked on a ton of sounds. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry that you have to work on all this, Mr. Brady, and playing content on Reddit. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I hope you have a fantabulous day. It doesn't matter where you are when you watch this. We all can enjoy some game music together. So I'll tell you what, have a nice one.